Hello viewers and welcome back to the Card Mat. Now I've seen this nice trick being done by Brian on Card FX. So I've got in touch with him and he said I can do a tutorial on it, although I'm not doing the tutorial for the way he did it. As it will come apparent when you watch. Because I also asked if I could use his performance as the performance for the trick. So you'll see the trick being done the way he does it, which means he can he can have a spectator basically handling the cards, and then I'll show you a simplified version, if you like, of how you can do it without all the messing around that he had to go through to do his version. As I say, I'm not going to tell you how he done it. I'll show you a completely different way of doing it, which is easy enough for anybody to follow. So first off, watch Brian's performance of this trick. It's a cracker little trick, nice little prediction one, and I'll show you a simpler way of actually performing the trick. Hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Brian with Card FX. So I have a cool prediction trick for you today. So here we go. Now first off, my prediction for this trick is going to be a 6 of spades, alright? So I'm going to place that right there. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, what I'm going to do here is just draw down the cards face up. And as a spectator, I would like you to go ahead and just tell me when to stop. I'm just going to go through these until you tell me to stop, all right? So just keep going through, and whenever you like, you can tell me.
About there will do.
Right there? Okay. Now you could have stopped anywhere in here, right? Okay. You could have stopped it a little farther down. You could have stopped up ahead. Now, did you see any 6 of spades in here?
No.
No. Okay. So we haven't got to the 6 of spades yet, right? So let's go ahead and put the next card face down, like so. And let's just keep going, okay? And you know what? It'll actually be quicker if I turn the deck over and started going down. That's a little faster. And just keep watching and see if you see the 6 of spades, okay? As we go through here, there's a 6 of diamonds. Haven't seen a 6 of spades yet, though. Let's keep going. We're almost done. Queen of spades, jack, 10. There we go. Okay. So we got through the whole rest of the deck and no 6 of spades anywhere, right? But we did turn over one card. And you turned over that card at some point when you told me to stop, right? So you could have gone farther in the deck, or you could have stopped sooner. Now, wouldn't that be cool if you happened to tell me to stop at that 6 of spades? Well, check this out. Boom. 6 of spades. You told me to stop on. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you. Bye.
Right, well, I hope you enjoyed this performance. As I say, I'm going to show you an easier way of actually doing the trick. Some of the handling is the same, but it's a different way of doing it. For this, what you need, because of the way I'm doing it, you need an envelope or a folded piece of paper with prediction written on. You need a double-backed card. And if you haven't got a double-backed card, just get 2 cards and either double-sided tape them together or glue them together so you've got a double backer. You'd also need a double-faced card. Again, if you haven't got a double-faced card, you can double-sided tape or glue 2 cards back to back. You get your double-sided, your double-facer, and you look through this pack for whichever one you want. I'm going with the 8 of spades. No, that's that one. So you find the 8 of spades, and you're using that, which is the genuine card, as your prediction. So you load that into your envelope or your folded piece of paper. You'd also look for what's on the back of your double-sided card, and you take that card out of this pack and get rid of it, because you don't want people seeing 2 of them, right? So that's what you need. Oh, and a double, I did say a double backer. So that's basically what you need to do. You take your double facer with the face of your prediction facing up and put that on the bottom of the pack facing up, and put your double backer onto the top. Put your prediction somewhere where it can be seen all the time, and there you are, you're good to go. Right, now to perform the trick, what I do, or the way I would do it, is exactly the same as him. You start off by spreading the pack. Now obviously I can't spread that pack out because you're going to see the double backer. So you need to cop that card. So what you do is you start off, you're explaining what you're going to be doing. You've got a prediction there and it's just one card and you picked it a couple of hours ago or whatever you want to say. And as you're saying that, you just pick this pack up, pull it down into your hand, get a break on the bottom card, which is your double backer, and then you just slide the rest up but tilt your hand around so that the card is hidden inside. Don't go too far that way because it'll flash out that side. So you've got the card in your hand hidden from the spectator, and say you just pull your hand back and you spread them cards out. Now you can show that every one of them cards is facing up and that they're all different and there's no duplicates or anything like that in there. When you're ready, you close the pack up, being careful again not to flash this card, and you put them face down on the top of that face, the double backer. So you've now got the double backer on the bottom with the double facer right above it in second to bottom place. Now there's two different ways you can do this from this position. There's two different ways you can do it depending on how good you are at certain things. You can either pick them up the way I did and put them down, facing down onto the double backer, and do a bottom deal, or if you're better at a top deal, once you've closed them up, you just put them face up onto the double backer. So that's now the top card. So now you're going to be doing quite a few top deals, second deals, sorry. So it just depends what you're most comfortable with. I'd find the easiest one getting it to the bottom, because that way you've only got to do the one bottom deal instead of 10, 12, 15 top deal, second deals. So it just makes it a bit easier. If you're not sure how to do a bottom deal, I'll leave a link in the description box below taking you to my tutorial on it. I'm not sure if I've done one on the top there, the second deal. I'm not sure. If I have, I'll put that in the description box as well, just to help you out a bit. Right, so if you're doing the bottom deal, hold the cards basically in that position, so you're basically gripping them with your first finger and your little finger. Because when you're doing the bottom deal, you'll need to have these two fingers spread so you can get the middle finger on the other hand in and pull the bottom card out. You'd push the top card over, come in, and then as you're pulling out, you pull that top card flush again. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Right, so you start off saying that you're going to start dealing the cards face up onto the table. And if you're going to do the bottom deal like I am, do each action as if you're doing the bottom deal, so that they just think it's natural, especially when you get to doing the part of your bottom deal. And you're saying to them that you want them to stop. Say stop whenever they like. And what you do is take the next face down card. Ooh, I've done the bottom deal there. You'll take the next face down card and put that onto the pile. Yeah, I've still got that one down the bottom, that's good. Whew, nearly lost myself there. You see, you'll take the next face down card and you'll put that face down onto the pile so nobody knows what it is. And so they say stop now. So what you do now is your bottom deal. So as I say, you bring your hands together. I'll bring your hands in a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. You're just bringing your hands in together and putting your middle finger onto that bottom card. And then all you're doing is sliding that out from the bottom. So you're pulling the double backer off the bottom. and hopefully you can get good enough at it that they can't see it. So you say that was your selection anyway, and we're going to put that facing down in the cards, and I'll carry on dealing all the rest of these face up. And after you've done about 3 or 4 cards, say, but that's too slow doing it that way, and turn the pack over. That now puts your double facer as your first card. You say doing it this way is a lot quicker because I'm just taking the cards straight off and putting them down. And the only reason I'm actually doing this is so you can see that every one of these cards is different and is all facing up. So now there's only one card in the entire pack which is facing down, which has got to be your card. Now the way Brian does it, no, you can't spread the cards out this way because you got that there, and that's obviously your double backer. So what I'd do after dealing the last card down, say, so you've got all the cards in the pack facing up, and you've got one card which is your choice facing down. So therefore, if I turn the packet over, all the cards are now facing down with your one facing up. And the reason I've done that is so I can spread the cards out and you'll see a face up card straight away, and I won't have a chance to do anything like switch it with another card. It's very open and honest, if you like, because as soon as you spread the cards out, they're going to see a face up card. You've had no time to do anything at all, so they've got to take it as read. The card they actually put face down that way is now face up this way, and it's the only face up card, so that's got to be their selection. So then you just do a spread on the table, and as you can see, there is one card there facing up, and they can actually see it straight away. So you just emphasise the fact that every one of the cards is actually facing down, apart from that one card which is facing up. Take out the pack and you can close the pack up. Don't spread it out that way because again you've still got your double backer in there. So you just close it up and put it to one side. Then you're going about your prediction. And the way I do it is say, it's been there for ages, camera's been on it all the time, no one's touched it, and I'm still not going to touch it. I'm just going to open up the piece of paper, then just use the paper then to let the card slide down and flick over. So you've never touched that card, but it's exact match. As I say, that's the way I'd do it, making it a lot easier on people, because obviously, well, I'm not telling you the way he's done it. It is a lot easier to do it that way than the way he does it. The only drawback is, as I say, you've got to do all the work. You can't let the spectator do it because obviously you're not going to tell the spectator to do a bottom deal for you. Whereas the way he done it, the spectator could be turning all the cards over and then put one face down. And then after they've dealt another couple over, they'll no, turn the pack over and just deal them straight down. And that's your way around it, the way he does it. And as I say, his one is more impromptu. This one does have a bit of a setup. I've got an itchy back. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a bit of a practice and go out, have fun with it. And I hope you enjoyed it, Brian, and I'll see you soon.